Hello, welcome to this test out of YouTube Live. I'm coming to you about the Daily Design Challenge, day 4 today, talking about mindset here on this particular broadcast. So thanks for joining me. Today's design prompt was all about repetition. So I wanted to talk about practice, because oftentimes we really just want to jump ahead in things and start at the top, if you know what I mean. Start at the master level as opposed to starting at a beginner level and working our way up. And one way that we can do that is really through practice. So the whole aim of this daily design challenge has really been about building a daily design practice. And practice is really fundamental in developing your design skills. So of course, everybody wants to jump in and start creating at a masterpiece kind of a level, but ultimately it's that daily practice that really helps you to increase your skills, improve your confidence in your skills, and really get good at something. How often in your life can you say that you've really spent the time to go deep on something and really get good at it? So I think that practice is such an integral part of design. I mean, I call it my design practice. My design studio is my design practice, right? And it's all about, just that, practicing every single day, doing something creative, trying to get good at something in particular. And this can also look like trying to minimize the amount of different media we like to try. So yes, it's wonderful to try all kinds of different media. You might jump from watercolor to charcoal to pencils to marker pens. But if you really want to get good at something, you need to spend some time on one medium and just go deep on that one for a while. Whether that's pencil or pen or watercolor or whatever the media is that you choose, it's really important that you go deep on that medium and just stick with one for a while until you kind of get to a stage where you're mastering it. There's an amazing quote from Ira Glass, and I'll link to it in this video later on. And he talks about, that gap that we feel. Like when we start something, we have this, as designers, we start out, we have great taste, right? That's kind of how come we get into creativity and into designing. But there's always this gap between what we can see in our minds and what we're able to create in the real world. And sometimes that gap can be quite a barrier to continuing. And it's really practice and getting good at something that you want to do that is going to allow you to bridge that gap between what you can see in your mind and the skills that you have to be able to achieve that thing. So that's all I wanted to talk about here today. Keep going in the design challenge if you're doing that along with me as well. I have been enjoying seeing all of your posts. It's so inspiring seeing all of your different takes on the design prompts. And I hope that these extra mindset chats as well have helped you really think about design as a more holistic type of lifestyle, a creative lifestyle, and maybe even starting to think about putting creativity at the center of your life as well, instead of that kind of afterthought, in the stolen moments type of place. So really finding a place, an everyday place, a central place in your life for design, and that's really what I'd encourage you to do as well. And your design practice is really a huge part of that, and a way that you can really commit to showing up, even if it's just for 5 minutes a day. Commit to that practice and commit to being consistent with your designing and making creativity a really integral part of your life. All right, that's all from me today, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.